So most of us have seen or at least heard of wall stacking, but for most of us that's just too complicated and we don't have the time or resources to do it. But today I'm going to show you how you can easily do wall stacking and create some pretty cool bunkers with it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So first we're going to be starting off with the square wall stacking, which is where your final product will be a square foundation right there. So what you're going to want to do is find your middle one, which this is where you're going to want your wall stacking. Then you're going to go out 8 foundations, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the last one, you're going to put a triangle. Come back and delete all of these, whichever way you want. Then you're going to continue down so. Then once you get to here, you're going to delete this foundation right here. And then place on your square foundation, like that. And as you can see, there's barely a gap. Like if I were to upgrade this, there's barely that gap right there. Next, I'm going to come back here, and I'm just going to delete all of this, like so. It's pretty simple. And then when I fly back over here, now I have wall stacking. So, for example, I could do something like this. And then as you can see, there's these right here, which I could upgrade to sheet metal, and then place in frames, which I can upgrade. And then, as you can see, you get these prefabs right there that cover this. And you can do this by rotating it. So if this wasn't turned, all you'd have to do is rotate the frame once you just place it. And wall stacking is useful because I can do something like this, where if this was all upgraded, like so, I could come over here with a roof, like so. And if I did that, it would automatically open, which if I didn't do wall stacking and just did a regular, like so, then it wouldn't do that. It would just stay shut. So yeah, now we can move on to the triangle one, which is like the square one, but just simpler, where all you're going to do is go out 7 squares instead of a full 8. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And once you get out 7, you're going to place a triangle on. Come back here and delete all of these. Come back out here, and then just continue going back like so. Then once you get up to here, you're going to want to delete that again. Then you can build over to the middle right here. Go back through and delete all of these twigs that you just placed. And then once you upgrade this, you can see that there is this gap again. Now you can do the exact same type, where you place walls here, and then upgrade these two sheets. Place in these and upgrade these sheets. And if you place them right, there should be these textures right in front. And now instead of using a full roof, you're just going to place a triangle like so, and it still works, even if there's something like that. And then all you'd have to do is, well, delete that triangle instead of the actual foundation. Also, the thing that's important with all of these is that on the wall stack, which I'm just going to place one here, place a square here for demonstration, is you're going to want to connect a TC here, and I'll quickly rebuild this, which should be pretty easy. So, as you can see, this actually isn't connected here, which means if I go far enough out here, which I'll just delete all this, this is going to need to be connected to another TC, which you can do simply by something like this, where you just build out the squares until you find a lack of building thread, which place just a triangle at the end, and sew that in, like so, and just have it all connected. Or you can even do a disconnectable TC, but this is just something rudimentary. So as you can see on the top here, there is a gap right here, which raiders, if they see, could easily just, build off here and then shoot out your TC or whatever loot's behind there. So an easy fix for this is to actually open the bunker, which for the square one, you're going to want to place a full roof. And then all you're going to do is grab a triangle and then place it off this right here, and then upgrade it to whatever you want, stone or metal. Once that's completed, you can come here, seal out the bunker, and then as you can see, it actually closes it up so there is no gap, but also it does not prevent this bunker from being open, which is really nifty. Do want to make sure though that it is placed on here, because let's say you place something on here, then upgrade it. If that timer runs out, anything placed on this wall will not allow the bunker to be open. So keep that in mind whenever you're using this in a base or anything. But yeah, let's move on to our third and final bunker now. Now onto our final one, which will be one that says you are kind of condensed to one area. This one, I only know this one for the triangle, I don't know about the square. But what you're going to do is you're going to build out 4 squares. So place a triangle at the end, delete these, come back with 7 triangles in a half moon shape. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Then you're going to come back and place 3 squares this time. 2, 3. Place a triangle on the end like that, and then delete the rest of these. Delete that final triangle right there. And then build back like so, and then once you reach here, you can place it across, delete all of your extra buildup, and then upgrade this final one, and there you go, you have the exact same one right there, which, yeah, works out pretty well. This is one you're going to want to use if you're more of a condensed area with lots of TC priv, or if you're just on an uneven surface, or on like the edge of a cliff somewhere. Yeah, this is something you can use in your base to create some pretty nifty bunkers, which I know there are a lot of base designs that use these. I will link a group base in the description that uses this. It's a pretty good builder, which you guys should totally go check them out. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.